Yeah, let's see if this will work. Yay! Hopefully it'll work for now, at least. Just making sure everything is still set up the way it needs to be. Probably gotta reset a few things. I gotta reset my webcam here. Alright. Let's give it another go. Hopefully restarting OBS helped. I'm not sure what kicked the bucket there. But yeah, I keep getting spikes and OBS. That might be what it is. I'm not sure if I should try changing my settings up eventually. I managed to make it through the last few streams without too much trouble, but you know, any variations in internet quality, yeah, all it takes is that little bit of variation like that. I'm going to move my laptop where I can see it a little better. Alright. So hopefully we can get through like maybe the next hour, 45 minutes. Without too many problems. So, death report. Local investigations. A new citizen investigation is available. Okay. Citizen investigations are displayed here, categorized by districts. You can start a new citizen quest by tracking it with square and then access to your map to locate to the area to explore. Okay. Citizen quest. Find out the cause of death. Okay, I've read the report of Dr. Tippett's concerning the death of Samuel Connor. I'm not quite convinced right now. Perhaps I should conduct my own investigation. Interesting.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Maybe. And it could not necessarily be OBS, but just like I say, my internet or my CPU. Maybe my computer needs to be restarted. Or any little things that are going on that are causing CPU spikes. And I would say, but the CPU percentage is not really spiking so much. It's just, I'm still going into the red, but the CPU is staying the same. So, I don't even know if it's necessarily a spike in that as it is just quality, like maybe internet quality.
It's locked.
It's locked. I need a key for the chest. Do anything here? Okay. Corner of the lips.
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose.
That sounds weird. So every time you restart your computer, something screws up.
The chest was originally open to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs.
Yeah, I had my computer up and running all day, like doing processes for like my videos and uploading and stuff like that. So
a puncture.
It's possible I just need a restart.
Possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error.
Ooh.
It's time we talked.
Bro, SpaghettiOs. I feel like my screen... like, doesn't display right. It's weird. Because it kind of cuts off on the edges a little bit there. So I need to find some sort of... key to get into that chest. I guess we do have a reflection of... trying to figure out where I have and haven't been. Yeah, many keys. Cause yeah, it's a lock chest. I kind of wanna get it. So I'd like to find this key. Whoa! Damn it. This is fucking bullshit. Ah! Fuck me. Ah! Yeah, that was fucked up. I'm not prepared for that. Alright, so... might change up my weaponry. Okay. Wrong button. So this is just too slow against this guy. We got 15. We'll do the hacksaw. We can also put a second main hand weapon. Can we actually have the scythe as our secondary, and then, yeah, and then we can do the gun. Alright, let's, hold on, let me check what, if I can. Okay, so resistance to long range, so yeah, gun's not gonna be too good. And melee. So use our shadow when we can. Bite them when we can. Now that we're using our other weapons. Yeah. Yep. Maybe we'll be able to stun them and get some blood back a little bit easier, because the parry on the side just a bit, wee bit slow. Is there anything else around here? I don't think so. Damn it! Fuck you. Fuck. I killed that guy in the exact same spot as I did last time. Just pointing that out. Okay. Blood absorb. You just acquired a new type of offhand weapon. Equip it and press triangle to directly absorb blood. I missed that before. So damage is 45 versus the 65, but it absorbs fucking blood, so that's a handy thing to have. But
Tippett has made an egregious...
Alright, so it saved all that shit. Body pile. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out this blood weapon. Oh my god. Alright, let's try not to die again. God, I can't dodge properly here. Ah! I'm trying to time my dodges so that I'm not wasting stamina here. But these guys are fucking everywhere. Fuck. Jesus. I need fucking blood. Is there something I can do by going up those damn stairs? I'm running out of options here. He hits way too damn hard. Man! Yeah. It was like two. It's like a shadow thing happening, but I don't know. I don't understand how to work it. So. Ah! Fucking balls. This loading time. I don't know what to do. It feels like it right now. I'm trying to think. Because I'm trying to be practical about it, but I keep getting hung up on the environment. I was trying to change my weapon out at one point. And then then it did it when I was least expecting it. So then I was having trouble trying to see if I could stun something. Yeah. Like I've been using my blood, but come on. Now I'm just fucking everything up. Really? Oh, fuck. I don't even care anymore. Like... This shouldn't be that hard. We're gonna have to kill some bitches, level up. damn it. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. I'm trying to do this fucking stun. It's not letting me switch my goddamn weapon anyway. There we go. I guess I'm just trying to figure out what works best, but fuck. For a second boss fight, it does feel kind of stupid, but maybe they expected you to be a little bit more cheese about it. And like, oh my fucking god! Fucking die. I'd say flamethrower would work best. Fuck this fight. Whatever that weapon is, I must not be able to have the stake equipped. Like, how can I just, like, unequip? It, like, doesn't let me, as far as I can tell. God damn it. Stop spiking. I can't unequip it as far as I can tell, so we're gonna switch back to something stronger. If we're gonna use a fucking melee. Like that. Still don't have that goddamn key. I don't know if there's some trick I've got to this. I'll fucking die. He hits like a motherfucker. Fuck. Fuck me. Fuck! Fuck! Stop fucking hitting me. Fuck you fucking bastard. Cunt! Jesus.
These skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Okay, let's raid whatever's down here first. I was trying not to go so aggressive because the problem with that was that I was running out of stamina. But right there at the end, it was just like, fuck this. An enigmatic formula. Where's the goddamn key? If you're gonna send me through all this fucking bullshit, give me a fucking key. Fatigue. Yeah, I just don't understand this, so I really don't. Can't do that yet. I just saw your comment, Ryu. Ah, I just needed all the swears. God damn it. I wasn't swearing enough. I didn't mean it. Oh, shit. Yeah, where's some fucking key? Seriously. I don't know why it gives me... I guess we'll make this. Or no, we shouldn't have done that, should we? Now we're out of the sodium. Oh, we've got analyze. Oh, okay, yeah, that's how we get new recipes, right? Okay, yeah, there's their healing item. Oh, I think we fucked up. There's not much I can do about it, though. Oh, when I... Ah! My key items. Like the quest items? No. Not there. Because there's like that locked chest or whatever. Back.
It's
That.
locked, all right.
And I have not found a key for it. I don't even know why I did what I did. Fuck it. I figured it was one of those things, if you just explored enough you'd find it laying around somewhere. But I can't seem to find it. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't even know where that asshole came from. Okay, here's our problem. I stupidly used, because I thought they were going to not let me do something like that. Used up what I needed for the quest, I think.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. I cannot enter.
Hmm. Woo! Gotten all turned around, I guess. Gotta go back down the stairs. I looked up that locked chest and it's saying you can't open it at this time. What a fucking cock tease. Well, I'm able to farm the ferrous tartarate and the quinine off of these guys. Can I get the sodium hydro? What was it? Maybe I already made the medicine, but yeah. Shinies. What's up, dude? Hi. That's right. You're a fucking cock. Fuck. Are you kidding me? I dodged that motherfucker. I'm pissed at you. Ass. I got another watch. Probably I'll just break down all these solutions or parts and pieces of shit that we have. The fuck do I leave? Oh, this isn't the door I came in, I'm pretty sure, but I guess it's gonna take us out. I'm getting killed way too much. Started to wonder though if it's one of those, oh, you gotta remember it's there, we'll give you a key randomly later. The loading! I was making fun of the loading in Fist of the North Star a little bit, but this is worse. And Fist of the North Star doesn't do it. It's not all the time. Bullets. Do some questing. Wait, I'm lost. We also had the one dude we were supposed to like interrogate Brannigan. Okay, about a medical error. She's on the second floor. Need to find somebody named Brannigan though. Is she like here?
It's locked, all
What
right.
the fuck is she? Oh, for fuck's sake. Why am I following this fucking guide marker? In the patient's room? Oh, it's the damn patient's room.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty
Let's start a new
calls?
game you know nothing about on
Storm
hard
has
mode
passed.
because then
I'll
it's
show
just
you how to
suicide
use the
mode.
remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Okay, diseases. Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status.
But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay, press R2, or no, R1 to check the medical status. Healing a citizen will increase blood quality and reward you with XP.
Do you need any help?
My
afraid I may, sir.
Give medicine.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
You had to be all like vampire-y, like Jedi mind trick to do that? Like, seemed like he was cool to just take it anyway.
I have to go now, sir.
Do you have something
Waste
new?
time with me.
Good evening, Doctor.
Not really.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswell.
Alright,
Good evening, sir.
that guy's 20 levels over me, but I can take him 10 seconds later or not. Yeah. So, we need this Brannigan person. And also Tippets. I don't know if I've talked to anybody named Brannigan or Tippets yet. Citizens Blood will provide you a massive XP boost. Look for citizens of your mesmerized level or below and choose wisely. What's your name?
Good evening, Doctor. I believe Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea, I am Thoreau
Nope.
Strickland. Dr. Thoreau Strickland. Please, could you... I'm a great...
Choose it.
What made you choose... I'm not ashamed to admit you and...
Huh. Glad to help you.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific... This epidemic may be the century's most...
Right.
I based my technique on my mentor's... I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just... As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but... You're not the first one to warn me. But I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the
Right.
ravages of this epidemic. What can you tell me? Well, it has always been an honor to work with... You seem quite optimistic. I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test. Questions remain about our... True. Do you need help with it? And well, yes, maybe. Do you want me to play the errand? Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went I see. Well, give...
Alright. No investigation, missing ingredients.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods? It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Doctors with the influenza and all that. I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use. So you believe it's just a question of jealousy? Dr. Ackroyd is as proud
Two-handed
as
mace
he's
that does stun
blinded by his
damage.
obsolete concept of medical science.
Take their stamina and make it easier to bite them. Nice. Yeah, so dude's just a
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
actually wait, we didn't do the
Good evening. And good evening. Tell me more about your willingness. Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced. What is it you really want? Fair question. This personal involvement could also appear to be... I agree. But that does not excuse Do you think keeping his distance will... All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes and fears. Not some biological... Tell me, Mr. Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident. But why would he hide such crucial information from us? Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children...
okay.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
So we got new info on that guy.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick. Tell me about your injury.
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working
Right.
double.
Mash the
She
buttons.
went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick, unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
We need, there's Aykroyd, Strickland, Crane. We need Brannigan and Tippett. I have no idea where they would be.
Good
Did a
evening,
boss
sir.
battle earlier where we spent more
Can I
time
help?
running
I'll
rings
let
around the
you
boss
fix
doing
my
the
face.
Homer Simpson
No.
whoop 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 than I did trying to hit him.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken...
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little...
How is your stay with us?
Oh, it's bliss.
Can I ask you precisely why?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work.
Can I do anything for you?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No,
Who is treating you? Is someone...
nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me.
You don't seem what...
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured
Why do you feel responsible for the injury?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Why lie about it?
Come on. There's one thing.
Reconstructive surgery has been very
I
successful.
don't want to wear a bloody mask for the rest of my life. I'd rather stay here. Just be forgotten.
Tell me what really...
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Okay.
Where were you stationed?
I really don't...
No offense.
You were an officer, weren't you?
Goodbye for now. Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Oh,
Dr.
here's the
Reed?
guy.
Oh, Sora, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory.
You remained perfectly nice and polite.
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief.
How did you end up in...
I had received alarming news about his recent death.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful...
I'm just a man trying to...
What is the general's...
The situation has always been tough. With a lot of
Charming
tension
man.
between the gang and the Dockers trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads...
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show.
Has the gang been...
Ah, no. I've had this nickname.
Sad saint of the beast.
Do you know Tom Watts? The bar...
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without
Trying
one
to
like him,
sift through
corruption
some of the
and scum
dialogue a little
wiped
bit,
out the East End long
because
ago.
there's a lot of it.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise?
Who should I...
Not really.
What do you do?
I manage a night aside.
Are you?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a...
Why didn't you use your crop?
That's a very strange question, Doctor.
Have you made?
Not really.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton?
I feel exhausted.
You're in good hands here.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
Yeah, all the backstory for everyone. So yeah, just trying to get a hint, and I know that it's with as heavy as this is, with all the stuff that it's probably, you know, some
Good
people
evening,
might
miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon
want all
at
little
Pembroke Hospital.
details,
Your
but I
name
think we're
has
getting
no
the idea.
meaning to me, mortal.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal,
She's an interesting one.
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Okay.
and why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this
Freaking gnat.
hollow shell of flesh.
Please.
I can hear my body crumble from the inside.
Huh.
I see. Have
Never.
It-
Delusional, you say?
Huh.
Oh, sad and petty.
I'm assuming you must be a...
It's only a cover.
Who are?
I cannot say for sure.
The star...
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking.
I see. Don't worry.
Thank you, mortal, but do not interfere with them. For
New investigation. Okay.
Who are you really?
is that not enough for you?
I'm curious to know...
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember.
Oh man, she's an interesting one.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark,
She's kind of fun.
to your nocturnal activity.
First part of the game is a lot of talking to get everyone's information. Yeah, I need all the backstory to make it worth eating. So, I don't know. Alright, well, let's talk to him real quick, and then we're gonna
Please, Jonathan, come in.
probably have to go.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
Icing and sprinkles to the
vampy
vampy donuts.
The world's most eminent specialist
Now I
in
want
blood
donuts.
transfusions, a vampire.
Just in time,
One
too.
might
We're starting
say
to
a
lose
gift from
quality.
heaven.
Ugh.
is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me.
Yeah, I'm
I've
losing the
been an
quality pretty
admirer
bad.
of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I need to apologize.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please.
Oh, I bet.
Go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble.
Impossibly delicate. What an interesting term. Okay. So, we've got enough to get an aggressive skill. So let's see what we can do. China doll. Sounds like probably not even quite that strong. So we need 2,000 to upgrade Shadow Mist again. But we could also get maybe some sort of new skill. We also have defensive stuff. Tactical is opened up now too. You perform a supernatural move to your target and cause damage upon landing. Or toggle, drain your stamina to fade into the shadows and become invisible to most enemies moving in this state will drain more stamina. You will exit the shadows if you attack or dodge. No, I don't really need stealth right now. I need to beat the shit out of some things. And increase my health too. Science is opened up now too. Increase the number of bullets you can carry and carry 3 serums. Because this one doesn't unlock yet anyway. Would it be beneficial to have another aggressive move? Or more like getting some of these defensive or some health? Because increasing anything like health, damage, stamina, that stuff is really good. Usually. So absorbing direct damage. I mean, a blood barrier might be nice. Tactical can wait. Increase life regeneration when using bite. Increase the damage inflicted. Probably should increase health a bit. Yeah, we're just gonna have to all the ass kicking things. Yeah, that's the thing, is it's like not much good if I'm not getting enough if I don't have enough health. But don't do enough damage, things like that. These, I mean, at least if we had the blood sphere, at least we could do blood damage. But we'll stick with Shadow Mist for a while. So then, what do we want to do? I think these are 600. I wanted to do something like that. Endurance. Blood capacity. Healing up to 250. So what do we split off into? Trade the instant health gain for greater regeneration. Or you trade more blood to heal yourself instantly and gain an additional boost on your health regeneration. Interesting. Increased blood absorption. Oh, let's go with the extra. The extra health. Let's do that. Works for me. The following night. Alright, major district events. Every night, the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district health status. It can also be degraded due to diseases spreading among the citizens. The more lives you take, the unhealthier a district becomes. If a district's health status drops below the critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide of a district's fate. They're not saying there's anything wrong with a district going into chaos. They're just saying it's a thing that happens. So, yeah. Not much happening here. We have a few more people to talk to before we know everybody of this district. So. What did we unlock? Treatment for bronchitis, cold, pneumonia. Interesting. Well, we're gonna call it there. Interesting that, like, another game with just a flat-out auto-save system. Like, you have to just watch and hope that it auto-save. It seems to be pretty generous. Like, it's just constantly doing it when you go in and out of menus and things like that. So, definitely a slower game. It fits the bill with the vampires, and that morgue section was a little bit creepy. Tough boss. I can definitely see where a pacifist run, or at least, you know, in the sense of not killing the townspeople, just killing the bad guys, would make it difficult to finish this game. Because if it's already that hard, for me, I know I'm not the best, but if it's already that hard to, in a fight, to get by without dying a few times and to have to put up a bit of a struggle, and it's only like your second like boss fight, and as much as you can call them boss fights. So, hey Plan C, how's it going? Yeah, 3 crashes. I started to wonder if that third one was a crash or not, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. But yeah, 3 crashes in less than 2 hours. So, not even crashes, just freeze ups. I guess crashes would be slightly different. Yeah, I'm getting ready to leave so I can go to the movies with John. So I started at 5 so that I could get a bit more game time in. Yep. He's been doing DS3, plays with a coworker of ours. But they both just kind of play on their own too, just doing their characters. I played a little bit with them the other day, brought in my older character, Wrath. It's an in-game. I just never went into New Game Plus with them, with her. I think it's a girl. Yeah. Been sick, wouldn't have stayed long anyway. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I had a moment. I had to leave real quick. I had a headache that hit so suddenly, my vision blurred. So it's been interesting, and it's just been a little more quiet, except for the boss fight, that last one. And like I said, it's slow. It's a little bit of a slower game. So, at least to start, my understanding is it isn't that long, story wise, like, but the problem is you kind of got to do some of the side stuff if you're not going to struggle as bad as I have been. So that's going to be the interesting part of it, I guess. So we'll see how long it takes me to get through it. Me and Rio were discussing that it's, oh, strep. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, I really hope you feel better soon. But yeah, we'll see how it is. It is slower paced, but me and Rio were discussing that it is kind of interesting, maybe to see where they're going with it, what direction they're going to take it, what the story holds a little bit. So we'll give it a shot. We'll be back on it tomorrow. Hopefully there won't be any more crashes, and my computer's going to get a chance to rest and restart and all of that. So that'll be... We're going to go see Venom. Yeah, this game sucks in multiple ways. Sucks you in. Sucks some blood, and then sucks some balls when you go to a boss fight. Yeah, we're gonna go see Venom in the IMAX, which our IMAX theater does reserve seating, so we don't have to worry about trying to line up and get a seat. So as long as you have tickets, you don't gotta worry too much about it. Yeah, oh, we're gonna head there just a little bit early, maybe get a snack. I'm a little bit hungry, so, but I'm afraid with how I was feeling earlier if my stomach will get upset or not. Yeah, like I said, we'll probably be back tomorrow night. I guess I could do 5 o'clock again, and we'll see how this game moves forward. It feels like the pace might start to pick up a little bit. But then, like I said, it depends on maybe how much I push forward rather than do these independent investigations and stuff like that. So we'll just kind of see how things play out. But again, without doing some of this stuff to build these relationships and what I know about the people so that I can kill them, it's going to make the game pretty tough on me, I think. But like I said, we'll just kind of play it by ear. You know, see where opportunities present themselves and if we want to take them. So, yeah. You're creeping John out. He doesn't know how the internet works. I can push it back. I never mind getting the extra sleep and having the extra time to work on the videos I'm putting out for you guys, like Fist of the North Star and stuff. So if you want, I can push it back to 6, 7, whatever. I don't have any plans tomorrow night. So we can do the stream at whatever time. Not that you're obligated to, like, participate and choose a time and be here. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying if you were interested. For interest's sake. I am flexible completely tomorrow. For whatever time. Boy, this quality is like this bit rate all over the place. No obligations to be here, just a great desire. Aw. Yeah, and I'll get with you, like I said, about the game. Kiwami. It sounds like it's a done deal. So, he's got my address. He's supposed to be letting me know how to pay him, how he wants his payment, and all that. So I'll get with you and make sure you get a hold of that. You don't get to complain about our smut talk, Jonathan, and then come in here with 30 jokes. Work till about 4 my time. Then errands. I drive home. I'll just do 6. We've done 6 before. I tend to do 6 on like Fridays and 5 on Saturdays just because that's the way it ended up working. But yeah, that 5 to 6 o'clock range seems pretty good on most days. So we'll just do 6. That'll give me, like I say, a little extra time to make sure I get the next episode of Fist of the North Star going. So maybe take a couple of naps, just depending on how I'm feeling. So that'll work for me. Yeah, like I said, it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I don't think I would be so concerned about the slower pace if I wasn't streaming it, but so far, if it seems like there is at least some interest there, so we'll continue and see where they go with it. Maybe I can check out that DLC too, because Jonathan said there's actually another outfit with that, so it's only like $3. So if we get a chance to change his clothes or something, then or something different, I mean, it could just at least be a little bit of a mild entertainment. So no, Plan C is not. That's not Plan C. I'll get with you, John. I'll let you know. He probably saw you through, I can't remember if you guys friended, but if anything, he probably saw you through me. That you were someone I know. And that what you were playing. Plan C wasn't feeling good, though, so it might have already bugged out. Need to put money in your PSN account for DLC? What are you gonna, like, just DLC in general, or did you have something in mind? Pardon me while I try to massage my own shoulder. Still in pain here. Just in general. Just for those moments where you're like, need it. I'm kind of disappointed, like I said, I got all those themes and stuff just recently, the 4 they released for Fist of the North Star, and then the one Mega Man one. But I had been changing my background to whatever Yakuza game I'd been playing at the time as well. But all they have is like 0, Kiwami, and 6. They don't have one for any of the others. At least not on PS4. So like Kiwami 2 doesn't have a theme, so I was a little bit disappointed about that. I would like that. I would pay money. Like I'd pay like $5 for a theme at this point. Just to be able to have it on my PS4, and then especially have it while I'm playing the game. It just kind of fits the theme. And that's what I've been doing. Like you see, I've got Fist of the North Star right now. I had Observer theme while I played that game. I don't know if you guys got a chance to actually see that one. So if it's what I'm playing at the time, I tend to actually just go ahead and get a theme and kind of just switch, because it keeps things changing up too. So 0 theme is good. Doesn't have any special music, but the Kiwami theme does. The Majima Everywhere theme. it has the intro music for the game. But I believe, if I remember correctly, 0 just has the standard PlayStation background theme noise. And 6 is silent. You don't even have the like PlayStation stuff. It's just kind of a picturesque cityscape. At least the one I have. Like, I don't know if they ended up releasing some that were different, that like came with like pre-orders or digital download exclusive kind of stuff. But like I said, if they had it, I'd even pay money to have different themes, and especially one for all the games. All of $1 in your account. Soon. you can eventually get it. But yeah, I ended up with the Majima Everywhere theme. I don't even know, like, I think I just was like, oh fuck it, I'll get it, and snagged it, because I was just like, they're usually a couple bucks, $1 or $2 for a theme if they charge for them. And I'm so ADD with it that I like to keep changing it up, and now it's just, like I said, become that habit that, hey, I'm playing this game now, they got a theme for it, I'll put on the theme. So, especially, like, Observer, I think, was free. So that's why I went ahead and did that one. Otherwise, I don't think I would have paid money for it. So it's not like I just throw money out at whatever, you know, random game theme. But I'll pay money for ones that I, like, really like or want. Like Fist of the North Star, Yakuza, things like that. Mega Man. $100 for a theme? What the fuck? Do you get a tank with it? Call of Duty theme for $100. That's ridiculous. Why? Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't like. I'm gonna have come in there and get the deets on that one from you, because what the fuck? Like, does it come with the? Are you sure it's not like the game and it comes with a theme? Endowment donation plus gift. Oh. Yeah, they do. That's weird. That's something you see every day. Alright, well, I will see you guys tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, like I said, interesting game, so we'll see where it goes. I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.